Welcome back, survivors. Disturb Z here, and we are back in Timberborn. We're going to try to see if we can't get some stuff done today. Let's see, what do we got going? We've got the beavers building the new wall over here to reclaim this little section of land. We've got this little area draining. We're down to about 3/4 of a block of water left in there, so that'll be a little bit. And we've got our power stopped for a minute. Now, I've been looking and watching and reading and all this kind of stuff with the power issues over here. I'm trying to see what would be the best bet to do. I don't know if it was that one. Okay, so one of the comments, I believe it was from Luke, if I'm not mistaken. If I am, please correct me. But they were talking about how on, and I don't know if they were referring to this one or this set of wheels over here, but they were saying to set up a snaking pattern to allow water to go through. So basically what they were saying is, like right here, how we have the two spots, because we've narrowed it down, to have like a levee on one side and a dam on the other, and then alternate it and put like a dam over here and then a levee over here and then alternate it, so that the water would have to go from like this side down, this side down. And I don't know if that would be a good or a bad idea, to be honest with you. The concern that I'm having right now is that if it was down to one levee or one dam, that we wouldn't have enough outflow and that we would end up backflowing and flooding. So that is one concern of mine. Another concern of mine is that if we put it back in here, it's going to make it choppy again, which I don't know. That's a thing. Now we can test it. I have no issue with testing it. But yeah, there is that little bit of a concern that we could accidentally overflow and cause a problem. Another thing, someone was telling me just to put a set of dams right here so that the Lido could have water. Once again, the last time we had dams on this power source, it made the water really choppy and we had an inconsistent power flow. So I'm a little bit hesitant to change anything with this. And in fact, I really think I'm just going to get rid of the Lido altogether. Because I don't know. I mean, it's one of those things. It really is. It's one of those deals. Because like I said, some stuff might work, some stuff might not work. If I do the snaking pattern over here, that would back up the water and the Lido would flow. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try it. We're gonna see what happens. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, and we'll just take it out. So, but I think we're going to put a dam here, and having it that narrow might not work. But we are going to try. So we're going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull this path out right here. And like I said, guys, this is one of those deals. We're playing the game and we're experimenting at the same time to see if we can make anything better than what we actually have. So let me do this. We'll put one levee here and we'll put one dam there. And I'll redo the path. Now that should take care of both the Lido problem and the power problem if it works. Now if it doesn't work, I'm going to instantly pull it and we're going to go back to how we had it before. So that's, that's a thing. Also, if it doesn't work, John would like me to put in a bridge right here, which I think a bridge would look really nice there too. So if that doesn't work to increase the power flow, we are going to go and put a bridge in there instead. So anyway, so we've got that. Now we've got to come back over here and water flow inconsistencies. So a few people have been discussing this, and I think everyone's kind of in the same thought process, is that we need what's it called? We need levees to raise the water level up. So I am considering doing that. The problem, though, is that with how this is set up, I might end up having to tear some stuff out. So that is the thing. How are we doing on planks over here? It seems like we just do not get planks caught up at all. We have 47 planks. Wow, that's kind of low there. But we got plenty of food here. Let me see. Do we got... I just need to double check. Okay. So I wanted to make sure that none of our beavers were dying from hunger. Yeah, no, they're all dying from old age. Okay. I had to double check. I had a comment that they were saying to send all the food to one district and then have that district distribute food back to the other districts. And I thought maybe I had a food problem again. So I wanted to double check and make sure that our beavers weren't like starving or anything somewhere. So let me see. Let me see what we got here. Okay, so open this back up. And you know what? That is where... Oh, no, that's where my levees are. Is right there. And then it'd also be right here on this one because there's nothing there. Yeah, that one's empty. Okay. So what is exactly sitting on those? You know, I'm wondering, can we even reach that? Like, how can... I don't know if the beavers can even build that from down there. I mean, they can build, like, the little bit, but I don't know if we can extend it over without destroying the wheel. Well, they are coming down here to work. Let's speed them up. Alright, I'm going to let the beavers do their thing for a minute. We're going to see how much of that water wheel they can actually get filled up, and we'll go from there. But anyway, yeah, it seems like trying to fill in underneath these water wheels might be a good idea. Now, the problem that I'm going to have is if I raise it up before the wheel, or in this case directly under, because I'm going to try to raise it up directly under just to see what happens. Is the water, like, how does the water travel? Because is the water going like from the source block straight out, or is the water going from the source block straight up and then out? Like, I don't know how the flow is actually going with it. So I'm curious if this whole thing's going to have to be filled in, or if we can fill in directly underneath it. Because if we can fill in directly underneath it, then I think that would be like the best option to do. We'll just have to wait, see what happens. We'll let them fill it in, and then of course on the side over here as well, it looks like we're gonna have to remove this guy and put in a set of levees here as well. Yeah, they're saying they can't reach that one. And can't reach that one either. Okay, so let's do this for the time being. Let me go ahead and remove that. And we'll remove this. And we'll remove that. And we'll destroy this path. And hopefully we won't need another path going down here. And then that should be allowed. Yeah, that should allow me to come back over. Okay, so what they'll do is they'll come up, stand up on top of this, and they'll be able to build straight down right there. Now, as far as the rest of this goes, I'm a little unsure how or what we're going to do with it, but we're going to get at least that filled in, because if we get that filled in, that's going to force the water into more of a narrow channel, so that should help with this power wheel. And then, of course, over here, I'm thinking it's right here that we're going to have to build it as well. So, let me see here. Nope. We're one off. It's right there where that tree is. Of course it's right there where that tree is. Always right there where there's a tree. Okay, no big deal. We'll get rid of the tree. Let's see. Let's go ahead and grab that. Knock that out. And, yeah, same deal. Boom and boom. That way we can have it. Yep, that's centered. Okay. 100%. Alright, so we got that. So they should start working on that, get some of that stuff knocked out. And we're going to try stuff. Like I said, this is all experimental. We're going to see what works. We're going to see what doesn't work. I do have concerns, though. I mean, it is one water source, so maybe the one water source won't overflow it, and we can, zip over and back and over, and we'll see what happens. So we shall see. It might work. It might generate, a lot more power. I don't know. What unconnected building do we have? Because we don't have a path here. In fact, I think that might have been pointed out that I didn't put a path on that yet. Now that I think about it. All right. So, lots and lots and lots and lots of stuff going on. Oh, I also had a very, very good comment about redoing the power shafts over here. If I would have just built a scaffold around the top, they could have built everything straight from the top down, and I wouldn't have had as much headache. And I didn't even think about it. I mean, I kind of did that, but we kind of went down with it instead of being right over the top. And now that I think about it, it would have been just as easy, if not easier, to have done that. All right, well, let's see what we got going. So we still got 17 extra beavers over here. We don't have any homeless. What about over here? We've got one extra beaver here, 0. And then we need beds over here. Okay, so we have a few homeless over here as well. All right, so where can I establish another set of row houses? Because that's probably what we're going to use, is some row houses here. They are building over there. I don't want to really add anything to right here because we're going to try to reclaim all that. So I'm not going to mess with that. What we could do is I could add in a set of platforms right there, and then I could add in 2 row houses over here. That would give me an extra 16 beavers to be housed, and then we wouldn't have any homeless beavers. So I think we'll do that. And for the time being, let's go ahead and prioritize this build right here. I want this to be finished, but at the same time, you know, it's not going to hurt me if we have to wait a little bit longer. Yeah, they're still working over there, and they can still reach that. Excellent. Okay. How are we doing down here? Are they still building? Ah, we've got that built all the way up. Nice. Okay, so how can I get this other spot built? Let me drop this down a little bit. Can I just put a set of staircases right here? No, that's not... Okay, hold on. I would have to... Well, you know what? We're not using the path over here anyway. Yeah, let's just... Alright, let's try it like this. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but we'll try it. You go there, go path, there. Why do I have blocks here? Yeah, that should work. Okay. We'll do that and we'll see what happens. Hopefully it'll work. Like I said, I'm not exactly sure how the water flows, because to me, I personally think that the water should flow up and then over, but it might flow over and then up. Or it can move diagonally and go both at the same time. I don't know. I have no clue on that one. Shall be interesting to find that out, figure out what we got going. Alright, so we've got plenty of food. Have we been able to send any food or any bread over here to District 1? We have what? We have spatterdock. I have potatoes. I have that. Okay, so they don't have any bread yet. Who has the biggest bread supply? You have 870 bread, and then you have 16. Okay, you're sending bread. Right there. You go ahead and send some bread. Alright. Excellent. Excellent. Now everybody should be having bread, producing bread, enjoying bread, and we're probably going to have like a bread overload at some point. Because I almost bet you all of my... yeah, all of these are kind of full. That is exactly what I was thinking. Is that all of those would become full. Alright, so how much? Wow, we've got so much wheat versus flour. That's a little bit scary right there. Just a little bit scary how much they got going. How are we doing down here? Okay, so that is completely full. Right there, directly under that. So the water can't flow unless it flows through that channel. Okay. And then over here, the same thing. We're going to... Yeah, we're going to build that up a little bit. So I kind of want to test it to see if this is going to work over here before I seal this one up. Just to kind of see what happens. So I'm trying to think of what would be the best way to get them to do this. Yeah, I don't know. How are we looking over here? Hold on. Okay, so that path isn't even connected to anything, is it? Nope, that's where the water flow is. Okay, so... Yeah, it's that headache. Technically, they could build straight down from the side. Well, no, they can't build down from the side, can they? Because that's going to be in the way. Yeah, we would have to pull out that whole section. Ew. Okay, so we're gonna have to have a platform over here at some point anyway. How do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? So, no, that wouldn't work. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to let them build it in like increments, I think. Because if I build a staircase here, he's not going to build the block right there. Okay. Yeah, that'll at least give me room to build over here, and once that, yeah, okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out these. Well, I'm gonna take out that one block for sure. No, let me take out. Well, that's not gonna give me very high, is it? You know what? Do that and then take out these blocks right here. Yeah, we'll do that first. Okay. We'll start off with that. That way they can at least build up. Like I said, I'm concerned that we're not going to have flow and then I'm going to have to build another staircase going down. And yeah, I really wish they would just put ladders in the game. Just put a ladder in or an elevator. Even if I had a powered elevator, I think that would be awesome. You know, maybe they should consider that, powered elevators. Yes. That work underwater too. Alright. Well, I think a lot of it now is just a matter of letting the drought finish out, bringing back the wet season, letting the water flow and seeing what happens. So, but I believe we've got a good setup. Like I said, if this doesn't work like this, then I'll put blocks on both sides of it and make it, wider. My concern is that, will the water just pass through or will it actually spin it like that? So, we'll see. We shall see. Lots and lots of tests. Speaking of which, guys, if there's anything else you'd like to see me test out or try, feel free to leave it in the comments. If it's something that I think may work, you might see it in the video, or I might leave it for a later build. Who knows? But any and all comments and tips are very much appreciated. So be sure to leave those down below. But anyway, I think that's probably about it for today. Like I said, we're gonna let the clock run out a little bit. I think what we'll probably do is I know some of y'all like watching the beavers move around. We'll finish out the day just kind of observing the city as it goes, watching the beavers do their thing, because beavers like to run around. They're so busy little beavers here. Take a look, see what we got going. I have to admit, though, the devs did an excellent job when they came to the art of the game. I really like the design. I really like the feel of it. It really does have a very beaverish feel. So, I do enjoy it. Got our little beavers down here working the farms and delivering goodies and all that kind of good stuff. Looking good. Oh, yeah. I like it. Alright, guys. Well, I think that's probably going to be it for today's video. I do hope everyone has enjoyed it. If you have, be sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. It is an awesome way for you to show your support to me, to the channel, to the video, and to the game itself. And as always, feel free to share the video on any social media you're using. And guys, just like to stop, take a moment, and thank each and every one of y'all for all of your wonderful, awesome support. All the comments, all the likes, all the subscribers, and all the videos shared. It is awesome. I do appreciate it. And with that being said, until next time, survivors, keep on surviving.